With a mutual nod, the three of us headed into the laundry room to look for more evidence. So to completely shatter the immersion right now, I'm just letting you know that I'm recording this specific part on New Day. The transition between living room and this room is where I cut it off. And I just want to say, first of all, I did not notice all the blood on the washing machines and the closet on the right. I was like, oh, interesting. And maybe they turned on all the washing machines to cause a power surge, which kind of goes against the second thing I was going to say. The second thing I was about to say was that, earlier in the episode, we saw that Shuki came from the technology room, which made me think that, oh, maybe. And another thing, in the concert, she, Colette, and Mayume went backstage, and Chuki was the one who made that call, which made me think that, oh, maybe Chuki figured out what caused the blackout, and that's why she went backstage. And maybe she did find out, maybe she didn't find out, but then she was investigating the technology room to see if she could find out what actually caused it. And while trying to find out what caused it, she accidentally caused a power outing, which then led to someone getting killed in the darkness and everyone being confused about the blackout. That's what I think might have happened. That's what I thought might have happened before I decided to start recording the investigation again. But now I'm seeing all the buttons on the dishwasher, and that's making me think that, oh, the killer deliberately chose to cause a power outing. But there's blood, so did they... So... Blood... So they have blood on them. I guess hitting someone in the neck with a hammer would cause blood to get on you, so that's why they came here. So, oh, you know what I bet what happened? New theory. So that blood stain on the closet is a blood print. So the killer presumably had a clot over them. We're probably gonna find this in like 2 seconds anyway. But the killer had like some sort of cloth or blanket covering them when they killed Daisuke, and the blood got all over the blanket, and all the bloody buttons is them pressing the washing machines, trying to get one on to try and clean that. But obviously, since there was a power outing, the killer couldn't do that, which implies the killer didn't cause the power outing, which gives more evidence to my Chuki causing the blackout theory. And that handprint on the locked closet probably means that's where they hid the blanket. And most people would have figured that out like 5 minutes ago, but you know what? I got there in the end, and hopefully that is the right answer, unless I would feel like a fool. Oh god, I'm talking like Dusk. Jeez Christ, I'm already talking like Dusk. He's been dead for 10 minutes. Jeez, damn. But anyways, I look like a fool if that doesn't turn out to be the case, and I just spent so long talking about that theory. As soon as we entered the laundry room, we scoured for the room for any sort of clue. Choose what to investigate. Well, let's go with the washing machines first, because I'm more confident I'll find something in the closet. You two, look at this. He pointed to the washing machines. Initially, I didn't see much, but after narrowing my eyes, I started to see something. Around the buttons on each of the washing and drying machines, there were faint streaks of a vivid color. I mean, they're very obvious. I'm assuming in their reality it's not as obvious as it is to me. If Miki hadn't pointed it out, I wouldn't have noticed this at all. Let's... Hikari. Have you thought of maybe talking to Asuka about getting some glasses? I mean, Colette is missing an eye and she would see that. Come on now. Or Toshi, maybe. You could maybe if you prefer Toshi's... Oh, okay, honestly, I prefer Asuka's glasses way better. They look way nicer than Toshi's. Ugh. But you know, Hikari, if they're your style, you can ask Toshi for glasses, maybe.
Oh no.
Blood! Huh. Didn't expect the killer to have some fun painting blood around the place. I should sign up for some classes from him. My painting sucks. I am not quite sure that painting is the appropriate word to use, though these do look like streaks of it.
I doubt it.
Doubt it would be a blood splatter, or splatter regardless, unless Hikari and Daisuke were secretly inside the laundry when he died, that is. Having a little game. What you were doing, Hikari?
I'm sure, but...
If If we assume Ikari was lying and the murder did take place here, then why is all the blood in the lymph room? The killer would have to have a good amount of strength or a device to move the ice cube to avoid blood getting everywhere. With option one, there's a possibility that somebody such as Mauen or Fuyuka may have carried the body, but
I doubt it.
you don't have the strength. I doubt you would lie at all if you weren't the killer, Hikari. Would I lie if I knew who the killer was?
Well...
For the second option, there's no devices I have seen that can move him. Though it may be possible, the second option remains unlikely unless we can find the particular device and analyze how it fits into everything. That was a long explanation, but in summary, Tsubaki, your theory was idiotic. Washing machines. There was blood on each of the washing machines. Each streak of blood was located near the buttons, and don't appear to have splattered naturally from something.
Maybe. Just maybe.
Nice. You're catching up little by little, huh? Catching up?
Don't be a pushover.
Yeah, not making this out to be a competition, but I've made a few more observations than you, I think. It's funny, really. Moving on, I believe these streaks of blood may be from the killer rather than the victim. I can't say for certain why the killer touched the machines, but there may be an answer if we investigate more. Let's check the supply closet.
Wait.
Hey, did you notice that? Tsubaki pointed to the closet of the laundry room. The door was open by about an inch, with a bloody handprint on it.
Thank you.
Oh, I didn't see that. Thank you, Tsubaki.
Hell yeah.
Points 100, Tsubaki. Points 8, this guy.
I swear.
Is that how really badly I've been doing? Oh god, I can't even speak properly. We're all gonna die because the detective can't even detective it. Oh god. Shaking my head, I ignored the two of them and went to the closet on my own. There were several items in here, most notably a towel and a bucket of water. A towel covered in some kind of colourful liquid, and a bucket of water. Odd.
This is dumb.
Odd. Really? This screams, the killer was here! And you say it's odd.
It's possible.
I know it seems unlikely that the towel is not covered in blood, but it's possible the stain is from a different liquid. Think of laundry detergents with odd colours, or fruit punch. Somebody could have cleaned up a spill a few days ago and never washed the towel. It's not impossible, is it? Well, sure, it's not impossible, but it's also not impossible that I can see into the future. Iki, like, can you disprove that? Like, we can disprove what you're saying, but just done that you're saying that proves it. It is far more likely with all the blood in the scene, with there being a similar coloured liquid on the buttons of the machine, that would realistically, those kind of stains only get in there. Even the bloody handprint. Like, considering all of the other colourful liquid stuff and had them been placed, it logically makes sense that it could only be blood. There being a bucket and a towel coloured with the same pigment of the other liquid stains makes it likely that they're all the one liquid. Like, it's not impossible, but you have nothing to prove your theory, and just by thinking simply, this is the most simple explanation, and it's probably the correct one. Okay, good point. Maybe this is where you back down out of all of the, like, saying, I think I've observed more than you. But this is where you back. Interesting. But I really doubt it isn't related. Did you really forget about the whole bloody handprint thing? It screams, killer was here! Doesn't the whole every detail is important apply here too? Would we really overlook this?
Wait!
Yes, it does. I just, like to keep an open mind. Everything is a possibility, so we should be careful to make each possibility known.
Yeah, whatever.
Fine, fine. Agree to disagree. You have attained the evidence cleaning supplies. Check the evidence menu if you wish to review the clue. Cleaning. Oh god. Are all these going to be filled? There's so much evidence left. So to be fair, we haven't gone that much. Cleaning supplies. There is a stained towel and a used bucket of water in the closet of the laundry room. Though it isn't confirmed, you speculate that the coloration or stains on both items are blood. Furthermore, the killer likely used this due to the bloody handprint on the closet door. We tried to see if there were any other noteworthy places, but to no avail. Now, where to investigate next? The kitchen?
If that's all
Never
right.
mind. Ballroom. Might be related to the blackout.
It's like this.
Good point. A blackout during the concert, a blackout again a few hours later. Might be worthwhile to see if they're connected.
Yes.
Oh, I agree. It should be worthwhile to check there. So we go to the backstage area. Nothing. Well, there is this panel here. Okay. One sec. I need to look at the first floor map. No, if she came from the tech room, she couldn't have been in the ballroom. Okay. We moved along. We were prepared to investigate, but there were people already there.
Mayume.
Oh, hey. The heroine and her night in training, huh? Yeah, hello, Tsubaki.
Greetings.
Greetings. Huh? What are you doing here?
I guess that.
Mostly just, talking. And investigation. We're investigation too.
I suppose.
Ryu was quite in a panic state, so I thought that investigation in a more quiet area would help him gain a sense of serenity. Plus, with so many individuals and potential miscellaneous clues there, I'm afraid we may accidentally hurt the case while it's investigation. This may come as a shock, but heels are not exactly the most easy shoes to walk in whilst trying to do something important.
I don't think.
I can imagine how annoying that be. Thankfully, I wear comfortable sandals. Okay, question to everybody. If you're in a killing game and you're trapped inside a building, would you just keep... I just might keep my shoes off, like... Especially if I'm in this predicament, like if I was Miyume and I was wearing high heels and I was having trouble walking because you are doing something important, I just take my shoes off and walk in my socks. Like, it's not that big of a deal. I don't wear shoes inside houses, so like I feel like if I was in a killing game inside, I would just wear socks the whole time. I wouldn't even bother with my shoes. Or maybe I'm just crazy for that. Then again, if I was getting chased by a killer, it would probably be easier to wear my shoes than my socks, so... I guess there's... But then again, Mayume and Ryusuke are wearing sandals and high heels, and that you probably can't run easy. Never mind, I'm going back to my original stance. I am correct.
Huh?
You are utterly silent, Hikari. Is everything alright? Were my high heels that bad? I shrugged. Of course I wasn't alright. Wasn't that obvious?
I suppose.
So, you do not wish to speak of your feelings. That is all right, Hikari. I do not know your current feeling, but I assure you, it is all right to be scared right now. It is all right to feel upset.
I.
You were friends with him, right? I will protect you, or try to, at least.
Gosh!
Gosh, that sounded so stupid.
Pretty pathetic.
You're turned into Mayume. God help me, not another person who won't leave me alone for 5 seconds.
I shall protect you.
I'll protect you as well, Tsubaki. Not to worry.
Wow.
Opposite of what I said, but thanks anyways.
Please?
Hopefully things may be easier with your assistance. Have the two of you discovered anything here yet?
Of course.
Oh yes, we have discovered a few minuscule details. During, right after the concert, the toolbox near the stairs was not tampered with at all. Colette and myself made sure of that. While Kazuyuki was working on decorations with Dia, he used some of the items in the toolbox. Colette and I made sure to inspect it thoroughly. We thought that nothing went missing, however.
I recall.
When Ryu and I returned here, I noticed that something seems to be absent. I am not quite sure what. One of the larger tools is gone. Hammer! They took the murder weapon. The hammer. The screws, bolts, and other small items are still present. It may have taken some time after the concert, but I'm sure of who or why could have done so.
Thank you.
I see. Thank you for your observations. Toolbox. I got the toolbox evidence. The toolbox. Colette and Mayume were in charge of checking the toolbox contents every so often, from the point of right after the concert end and prior. Nothing had gone missing. However, sometime after the concert, one large tool apparently went missing, while all of the other items are still present. There was also something off about the electrical panel over there too. You pointed to the panel near the door.
Huh.
Really? Huh, let me check it out. Tsubaki walked over to it, opening the panel.
Wait.
What's off about it exactly? Nothing seems damaged. Oh, I think he meant literally off, Tsubaki.
It's probably like this.
Oh, okay. It was closed when we entered here, but it still might have been messed with. One side on it says first floor A. The switches for all the signs are all on the right, except for that one. That one has a switch to the other side instead.
Yep.
Huh. You're right. Nice eye. You've obtained the evidence electrical panel. Check it if you wish to review. The electrical panel in the backstage area was messed with somehow. There are several switches on it, and most of them have switches turned to one side. However, the switch next to first floor A sign is turned the other way. The switches don't appear to have been tampered with otherwise. But then this returns to the point that the killer did sabotage the light systems, which I don't think is probable. But then was the power out or was the light out? Because if this just turned the lights off, then that doesn't explain anything. Well, it's electrical panel, so it wouldn't just be the lights. So yeah, this would explain everything. So first floor A. So apparently the entire first floor was light, all electricity was gone. But if the switch was turned, that means someone deliberately did it, and I don't see why anyone but the killer would go in here and just turn off the lights like that. But then the washing machines imply that the killer didn't. Just gonna keep that in mind.
Thanks.
Thanks. I think
You have done well.
they are correct, Ryu. You are doing very well. This clue may be important. If somebody messed with this electrical panel at all, then it's possible that it's relevant to the case. Anyhow, for the last thing, I'd prefer to know.
Please.
Mayume and Ryu, please tell me your whereabouts before the body was discovered.
It's probably like this.
The four of us, or Mayume, Colette, Tsubaki, and I. We watched horror movies for a while before it was discovered, I think.
Meh.
Nope, I left early. Don't remember the exact time though.
Ah.
It was about 9:30? We were halfway through the last movie, I believe, but before the argument.
So loud.
I wish you actually stayed instead of arguing with us. We missed a good portion of the movie because you wouldn't stop talking bad about it.
This is getting repetitive.
It was boring as hell. I don't really get how screaming and blood is supposed to be all that scary. Not my fault that you and the cattle kept debunking me or whatever for 10 minutes straight.
This is just cruel.
She was screaming blood. It wasn't that. Didn't you care about the protagonist's struggles at all?
Horror is.
So slowly losing the ones you love. controlled by a force greater than yourself, unable to do anything but cower and scream desperately. It was more psychological than anything. Though there were some instances of gore. It's clearly overlooking the intricacies of the film. If you dumb it down to all that, even worse. Maybe if you hadn't spent so much time arguing us, you would have seen the best part. Okay, listen. I love the conversation we're having, but Dusk is dead. I am traumatized. My mental facilities have shut down. I'm a husk of a person. I do not need to hear this right now. I just need you guys to investigate. I do not need to hear this conversation. Blood, gore. I just saw a dead body. Not helping you. Uh, never mind. This is, probably the wrong time for that. I accept your apology, but I am still traumatized.
I apologize.
We should probably discuss this later on. Yes.
I suppose.
But in any case, I believe the final movie we watched ended around 10. Afterwards, I went to my room to rest. Colette and I stayed up to watch more movies in my room, though. We were a few minutes into it before the blackout. You have obtained evidence Ryu's account. Oopsie daisy. Is Ryu kind of at the very bottom? Oh, where's Ryu's? Oh, Ryu's account is here. Ryu and Tsubaki had an argument that started in the middle of the horror movie marathon, causing Tsubaki to leave at around 9:30 p.m. Ryu then stated that he, Colette, and Mayume continued watching the movie until around 10 p.m. before going back to their rooms. Which then comes up that Tsubaki could be the murderer. Well, here's where we're at. So, let me find it because I just need to refresh my memory and refreshing you guys' memory in case it's a different episode. But here, a voice recorder was hidden. I'm assuming the voice recorder was used to record a soundbite from the horror film, and that showed somebody screaming. And then we have Ryu's account that the 4 people at the horror movie marathon were Colette, Mayume, Tsubaki, and himself. So Tsubaki left at 9:30. He, Colette, and Mayume stayed together till 10, but he and Colette stayed together in their rooms before the blackout, and they stayed together during the blackout, which would give him and Colette solid alibis. So that would imply that the killer would have to be either Tsubaki or Mayume, if I'm correct. And I did say, I'm pretty sure I said earlier that I was suspicious of Tsubaki initially, especially the way she just said, well, since I didn't have a motive, I'm least likely to have done it. That I understand where she was coming from, but that just rubbed me the wrong way. I was just like, oh, okay. Unless it was not a pre-planned murder, then there must have been some method of preparation. It still seems odd that a murder occurred after we had finished watching movies, did it not? If the living room was empty for about an hour or so, it may be likely that they had enough time, but a fraction of that amount? I still believe it was indeed planned in some way, but I simply found that small fact odd. I kept an eye on the halls every so often, but I do not believe the ones I saw could be responsible for the murder. Who did you see? And how often?
I recall.
Toshi, Chiyuki, and Mauen, I believe. Though, there may have been an individual or two I missed while watching the films, however. I need to read that again, just so that seems important. I didn't really fully, register it. I kept an eye on the halls every so often, but I don't believe... So, kept an eye while watching the movies. Toshi, Chiyuki, and Mauen, okay. So how often? I was only able to hear the footsteps of those who passed by during the quieter parts of the film. Considering the genre, that was not often. Toshi? He's still missing, isn't he? If he isn't alive, then... Was Mayumi the last to see him alive? I mean, I think it's unlikely that Toshi is dead, I would say. Just because the chances of 2 people killing in such a short time frame, I feel that's rather unlikely. And the only reason that we think Toshi is dead is because he didn't gather when the announcement played. But however, he doesn't seem like the type to just come out of his room. Like, and the argument between Fuyuka and so I actually can't remember, but there was an argument in like day 2, and Asuka got involved. Like the whole group kind of started breaking apart, and that locked Toshi in his room for like 2 days straight. So I don't like. I feel like hearing that somebody died, considering how much of a hero he wants to be, I feel like that could just be enough to shut him in his room. So I'm assuming he's alive and is in his room, not really registering what happened and not really believing it. Did you see any of them doing anything specific?
I suppose.
Marwin and Chiyuki were moving around concert supplies, but I assumed they were simply cleaning up. For Toshi, he appeared to be in a hurry, so I did not see anything with him.
Thank you.
I see. Thank you, Mayume. This may be useful for our investigation.
Of course.
It is no issue. I wish to be as helpful as possible in such a scenario as this. You have obtained the evidence Mayume's account. Mayume stated that she found it odd how somebody could have prepared a murder plan in the living room in such a short time. She then recalled that she saw Marwin, Chiyuki, and Toshi out in the halls that night. However, she was only able to see that a few times, since the horror movies kept most of her attention. Which then implies that Marwin, Chiyuki, or Toshi could have possibly recorded it if they were in the halls during the movie, depending on how good that voice recorder is. I would say this isn't even Mayume's sprite, is it? This is just a new image of her, just specifically for this evidence. So that's kind of neat. That reminds me of Chiyuki. Wonder how she's feeling. Hey,
Chiyuki?
Speaking of Chiyuki, I wanted to see how she's doing, if you guys don't mind. We should check on her. She's bound to be taking this harder than most, so it would be good to comfort her. Not to be a heartless jerk, but I feel like the time for comforting her will be after the trial. Even though I believe that this trial risks all of our lives, they don't know that, so I understand why they're like not that worried about wasting a little bit of time comforting her. But with what I know, I'm thinking, Chiyuki, love you, but we have to like wait like a couple hours before we push this trial aside before we can comfort you.
Meh.
Why not? Maybe we'll get an alibi out of her, and then that's reason I can get behind.
I believe in you.
If you three are leaving, then farewell. The two of us shall inform you of any other discoveries we may make. With a wave goodbye, I started to leave. Iki and Tsubaki following behind me. We strode down the hall, entering their infirmary.
This sucks.
This still no good, huh? Chiyuki?
Oh. My divinity is beyond.
Oh, hey, shortcake. And company. What you doing out here? Planning to sacrifice your valuables for a divine being like myself? Like that as well. We wanted to talk to Chiyuki, if possible.
Minty!
Oh, nice coincidence. Minty here mentioned wanting to see the flower girl.
If that's alright.
I'd like to talk to her too.
It's like this.
Yeah, want us to wait outside? Yes. Understood. Let's go. Let's eavesdrop on this tea. Oh, fine. I won't use my omniscience this time. The three of them left the room. I sat next to Chiyuki on the bed after everyone else. After
Sorry,
everyone left.
But
How are you handling this?
please.
What? Oh, the denial is real in this one. Well, everything, I guess. I don't really know how to sum everything up. The concert stopping, the arguments, Dusk being murdered. So much happened. It would be a wonder if any of us could really say all that calm. did I do wrong? What mistake did I make? What led to all this?
Huh?
Huh?
Why are others being punished for my mistakes? I tried so hard to help him, to keep everybody happy, to do anything at all right. But I failed. That is my own fault. But why did he have to suffer for my foolishness? It feels as if he had died by my own hands. No! Chiyuki! You didn't kill him. You didn't hurt him. But he hurt you, did he not? I failed to help him enough. I failed to make him feel safe enough. He ended up hurting you, and I hurt him. I hurt everyone. I should have tried harder. I should have tried so much harder. I didn't try hard enough, did I? Why could I have not been the only one to hurt?
I didn't know what to say. I didn't realize before how much she depended on everybody getting along. And now, because of my stupid plan, somebody like Chiyuki is... Now, I'm freezing on that line specifically because that is a very good line to keep my point down. Like, Chiyuki and Hikari have the exact same mindset and like, ooh. I wonder if Chiyuki did actually kill him, and then like they're meant to be like parallels of each other. Like, oh, interesting. I see what you're doing, Kreisha. I apologize for not coming after he hurt you, Hikari. I was about I don't think I've said this out, but I was actually when Tsubaki came to I guess comfort us. I was surprised it was her, not Chiyuki, who came. So I'm not saying like she deserves, like she didn't have to come for me, so I don't think she has to apologize. But like I would say, I was actually I thought she would come after me. I thought that was a glaring flaw in the plan. The plan. No.
I am a curse.
That's the world punished me for my selfishness. I. He never hurt me, Chiyuki.
I think
The argument we planned it out beforehand.
this is how it is.
In case something happened, we wanted to take away attention from any other arguments. Well, I'm glad we're telling someone. I thought that maybe if I looked so weak and fragile and helpless, I could be the perfect victim. I knew I fit all that already, but I might as well use it to my advantage, right? Make me look weak, isolate me, and then see if anybody was desperate enough to kill me. That's what we had planned. If somebody was desperate enough to commit murder, we were going to catch them before they could.
I cannot believe this.
Harry, I cannot believe this. Chiyuki fell silent, wrapping her arms around me. It was a quiet moment. All I could hear was my own breathing, abrupt and short. Chiyuki must have been hit harder than anybody else. She was so desperate for the group to get along that Dusk and I broke our heart. This was such a stupid idea. This was all so stupid of me. I am sorry, Chiyuki. I am so sorry for killing him. I'm so sorry for being so stupid. But maybe things would be better if everybody thinks of me as the culprit. Maybe I won't hurt you anymore. And as they embrace each other, Hikari whispers into her ear, I know you killed him. He pulled away.
Chiyuki?
Do you think I killed him, Chiyuki? Well, She doesn't know how to answer, I guess. I won't either.
I see.
That's okay. You don't have to answer. You don't have to defend me. I'll just feel betrayed and move over here in the corner. Don't mind me. I'll be next to this plant. We'll become siblings because, like, we're basically the same. And on a different note, can I ask you some questions regarding this whole thing?
I wish to help.
Mm-hmm. Everything is quite blurred for me right now, so my memories are not exactly at their most refined. Well, my maid mentioned she saw you and Mowen moving around a few things sometime before the murder. Can you tell me more about that?
Conflict.
After the argument, we were pushing away everything we set up for the concert. Our circumstances proved that another concert would make things worse, so leaving everything there was pointless. Mowen and I moved the heavier equipment first, going between the rooms quite a lot. Going from the ballroom to the technology room, okay.
I think.
Did either of you see anything strange? And when did Mowen stop helping?
I wish to help.
Mowen left sometime before 10, I believe. Around 20 minutes or so before the body discovery. I continued to put away the smaller items after she had departed. I stopped after hearing the announcement.
If that's alright.
Alright. Anything else? Yuki looked down, shaking her head. You have obtained the evidence to Yuki's account. Let's see what her account says. It is... God, only 4 pieces left. We're almost done. Chiyuki stated that Mowen and herself worked together to clean up all the equipment used in the concert before the murder occurred. Apparently, Mowen left around 20 minutes before the murder occurred, and Chiyuki stayed in the backstage area by herself to clean up afterwards. Okay, so I'm just going to start assuming that Carrie never blacked out. She never lost consciousness. She Daisuke died right in front of her. I think I just have to assume that because that's what all the evidence is saying. But then that just causes questions. Also, I actually thought of something else. Carrie, not the time. You're everything you think of yourself. I can't talk to you right now. But it was cleaning supplies. There is a stained towel. A part of me wonders if the towel... There's obviously a towel over here to the right in the infirmary, so I wonder if I want to check the cabinets and find a missing towel. Or, something I thought of, maybe it could be a blanket of some sort, and the culprit took it from the room, maybe? Thank you for answering. I'll find this killer, Chiyuki. I promise.
Please.
Good luck, Hikari. Before long, I left the infirmary and Colette joined Chiyuki again. I met back up with Iki and Tsubaki. Well, we're clearly not checking the infirmary, so maybe throw away that towel theory. Is it possible that the second blackout was accidental as well? Hell of a coincidence if it is. A lucky as fuck murderer, huh? Such a stranger coincidence has happened to me. Not many know this, but animals are very good at deceiving owners. You won't believe how many twin cats or dogs I find while looking for lost pets. The owners end up getting 3 separate versions of one cat that look and act exactly like each other. What are you two talking about? Oh, Hikari. We were discussing the statements Colette gave us while you were busy. Yep. During the concert, Dia gave the trio who were backstage a scolding. That's why it took so long to come out. Dia warned them about using too much of something. Colette told me they were so irritated that she could barely understand them. Okay. In any case, the first blackout was an accident. Too much of something? The whiteboard in the technology room. It said, don't use too much, didn't it? Maybe that's relevant somehow.
Wow.
Colette told that fun fact to Rio and I in a more extravagant way earlier. She also bragged about that to Kazuki and Mowen while they discussed the concert stuff too. Apparently she's a god of darkness and the night. Who knew? You retain the evidence Colette's account. Where's Colette's account? Oh, hers is up here. Colette stated that Shuki, Mayumi, and herself had been delayed rejoining the group after the first blackout because of Dia. Apparently, Dia scolded them for using too much of something. Colette also told us to Kazuki, Ryu, and Mauen after the concert. Okay. Colette and Mauen seem to be involved in like every single aspect of this, which I'm not loving.
I swear.
If only she had such extravagant powers. If she did, we'd probably be in the outside world by now.
Of course.
Or hell. Also, another point just to such a sidetrack from this conversation. That kind of goes against my earlier theory that said Chuki was in the technology room trying to figure out what caused the blackout, and um, I theorized that maybe she was in the technology room trying to figure out what caused it. But if she was told by Dia that, then she couldn't have accidentally caused it because she would have known what happened. Unless Dia was just extremely vague and she didn't understand him. But like I said, I didn't say this earlier, but I was thinking about it like, oh, you know what? It was by using too much electricity, they probably broke a fuse, which is why the lights turned off, and the power board automatically turned the light switch off, the electricity off for the whole floor. So I just assumed that they broke a fuse by using too much, and I thought, oh, maybe Chuku was trying to figure out what caused it, and then she used too much again. But I guess Nana, she already knew that. Okay.
I'm unsure, but...
Anyhow, if the blackout wasn't a coincidence, then it is important to consider those who may know how to cause it.
Come on.
Anyways, I think we've investigated most of what we can. Since it's close by, maybe we can check out the tech room next. Iki and I didn't have any objections, so the three of us moved to the nearby technology room. Once we were there...
Well?
What could this mean?
Like hell!
Hell if I know. You're supposed to be the smart one.
Ugh, idiots.
So you're willingly calling yourself unintelligent?
Bitch!
No, I'm not a nerd. You learned your insults from the typical cliche high school movies, I see. That explains a lot.
The fuck?
The hell? What does it explain? Excuse me, may I? Gosh.
I apologize.
I'm sorry. I said sorry.
Calm down.
Get control of that anger, Mauen.
Fuck you!
Fuck you. You're the one that started this shit by calling me an idiot. As if you didn't already imply it yourself.
Bitch!
You bit. Look, you're pissed off you're pissed off and Fuyuka's beating you. This is like the 20th time this week. Get over it. You're not the first person, buddy, to feel like this. Let's get this whole dynamic over with and move on. You're like, this is like too many times I've seen this. I'm getting bored of it now. I wonder if they're looking at the walkie-talkies and presumably the voice recorders are also here in this shelf. I wonder if that's what Fuyuka was looking at and was confused.
Whatever.
Whatever. What the hell did you three want?
I'm curious.
Actually, I have some questions for you, Tsubaki.
Huh.
Yeah?
Well?
Was anybody in your room the past day? Did you show anybody how to lockpick? Okay, so that was option number 2 in my head. All the motive videos are missing.
Pointless.
Nope. Did you tamper with anything at all? Did anybody see you unlock anything?
This is dumb.
Nada. And those are stupid questions. And very specific for some reason. That's making me think that someone might have lockpicked something and stole something. Oh, wait. Anything else?
Damn it!
Damn it.
Fuyuka.
Is there anything wrong, Fuyuka? I found none suspicious from those very specifically worded questions that you asked Tsubaki.
I'll allow it.
See for yourself. Fuyuka pointed to the technology room's closet. Iki curiously approached the door, touching the handle gently and opening it. It opened!
No!
No! All of the videos!
Yeah.
They fucking vanished. No sign of him anywhere. What a very surprising twist that nobody could have predicted.
I think.
Did somebody open the closet door somehow? Random question. This might be. You know what? Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Is it possible that the no, it's not locked electronically because Dia ate the key. Never mind. So that I was gonna say maybe the door locked electronically and the power outage caused being able to open it, but never mind. There was a key. Shortly out the door. That's not right. Don't listen to me. I'm a fool. I'm a buffoon.
Wait.
Why are all the videos missing? Did they steal the videos too? I wonder if there was a way to cause a power outage using the videos, like, or the tablets. Like, are you able to charge the tablets? Were they all plugged in? Are they? Why then? Why didn't we find them in the investigation? Where are they?
As a thief.
I mean, I don't really understand why somebody would. Stealing their own video is one thing, but 13 of them. Stealing? Was that? What the hell? Where'd you come from?
How fun.
From a factory. A factory. From a factory. Or a bike shop. Or maybe from the heavens. Who knows?
Well,
Okay, forget that nonsense. Why are you here?
It's deadly.
I heard the word steal. If there's some crime going on, I want to be a part of it. My codename can be Nadia. Pretty unique, huh? Isn't that just add a knot in front of your name? Hey, Carrie, Icky, let him have this. He's just trying to have a little fun. He's a little guy.
Ungrateful.
How dare you? Nadia is the name of my arch enemy, my fifth cousin, twice removed.
Dia.
Stop dodging the questions, dear.
Well.
Fine, fine. Perhaps you'll hear my long, treacherous story arc of angst and anguish another time.
Hey.
But anyways, those videos weren't stolen. Just confiscated, so you took them. Some of those videos contain some pretty big spoilers, so Stina might be bad for our viewers. I thought I might as well take them after somebody met their end.
Yep.
Really bad for our viewers, yep.
Well.
You know what they're talking about?
It's like this.
Nope, but play along. It'll go faster if we do this, and for all we know here for 2 minutes, I just cannot deal with any of this crap. I'm laying down.
Answer me.
Were you also the one to unlock the door of the closet?
I wonder.
Well, maybe not. It was unlocked a few hours ago, but was it me? Oh, I forget.
Piece of shit.
Maybe. That doesn't do shit to answer questions.
Anyways.
Yes, it does. Maybe me says a 50% chance I did it. 50 is a pretty good number, you know? That's how many years I left the corpse in the basement. I recommend not leaving corpses in the basement. They rot much too quickly for my liking. There's a basement with corpses.
Wanna see?
Yep. Wanna go?
Not exactly.
No. Iggy, this was our one chance out of here. I swear to God. Dia, if that basement full of corpses is outside of this building, I want out. Bring me to the corpse basement. It's much better. The corpse basement is better than hanging out with these people, please.
Bye-bye.
Oh, what a shame. My visit here is done, then. See ya.
Be quiet.
Wait a damn second. You didn't... Before Vyuka could finish, Dia vanished.
Damn it.
Yeah, I was waiting for that voice, and I was like, where's the voice line? I know it's coming. Damn it. Did Dia open that door or not?
I'm unsure, but...
I don't want to assume the worst, but... Dia may be trying to fool us. In reality, somebody may have been desperate enough to open the door. You have obtained the evidence missing videos. Where is it? The door of the closet in the technology room had been unlocked, but was somehow opened at some point during the night without anybody else realizing. All of the videos that were previously inside went missing, but had apparently been confiscated by Dia. So damn desperate for a stupid video. Guess it's a good thing I never got one, huh?
Like hell!
Wait a fucking second. Minty and I were around this place all night, so how the hell would somebody have broken in?
Ugh, idiots.
Simple. You two are awful at paying attention to anything.
Fuck you!
Oh, fuck you. She may have had trouble focusing on the night, but if it wasn't for you and your big ass mouth, she wouldn't feel so fucking terrible.
Can't believe this.
Yet I was proved right. Something did happen during the concert, like I predicted.
Piece of shit!
You didn't fucking listen to her explanation. It wasn't her fault that the blackout happened, asshole.
Be quiet!
If the concert wasn't held at all, then maybe there wouldn't have been an opportunity for something to happen.
Bitch!
Maybe if you weren't more than a hellish fucking parasite leeching off of my sense of any sense of joy we have.
Shut up!
Oh, okay.
God, you rated this voice, how could you?
Oh.
Stop doing this.
Using that speculation for no damn reason won't help anybody. Just stop, okay? For one damn minute, stop. I'm so tired of hearing you all shout about nothing. If you can't stop to think for 5 seconds before accusing a person for some random bullshit you thought of, then...
Oh no.
I'll see you all at the trial.
Fear gets stomped out of the room.
Why did I?
Why did I?
Why did I? Oh God! Why did I raise my voice? My throat is. Someone get my. Why? Why did I? No, but I should go. I'll investigate alone for the rest of the time we have.
Wait!
Iki, how could you? I'm crying because of you. You failure. I tried to reach out for them as they started to rush away, but a hand grabbed my shoulder.
Come on.
Jesus Christ, that guy come down here is going through something and I don't want to be a part of it.
Oh shit.
Shit. What the hell happened?
Pretty pathetic.
You got yelled at? Your first time?
Whatever.
No, but just, whatever. I'm not some goddamn psychic. I'm not even gonna try to guess what those two were thinking. Either way, I'm glad that bitch is gone. I was 10 seconds away from beating the crap out of her.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Anything else that you investigated in here?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, guess so. Something about missing walkie-talkies.
whatever.
She noticed that all 4 of the things on that shelf when they've vanished. Don't know if she's telling the truth, but she didn't mention it.
And yeah, that is what I thought would have happened. So I had one, Dusk had another, and clearly 2 other people had walkie-talkies for some unknown reason. But then that implies there might be an accomplice, but then why would there be an accomplice? Unless but because it's a phone, because the walkie-talkie acts like a phone, that means one person can use 2 to monitor sound at a certain area. Huh. So I'm guessing one person took both of the remaining walkie-talkies and kind of use it to, like, figure out what the noises were at certain places to figure out if people were there. And obviously the person who took it was the killer.
Nice good, I took 2 of them. We discovered the third hidden in the TV cabinets, but a 4th is missing too.
Huh. She's actually telling the truth, I'm pretty sure.
If that's alright.
Yeah, we found one of the walkie-talkies.
The hell? You did?
Yep.
Yep. Iggy kept it in their pocket after we found it, but it was probably used in the murder. A voice recorder next to it played some weird screaming and stuff.
Whatever.
Guess that's convenient or whatever. But what about the other 3? Is Hikari? Oh, fuck. Is the killer a walkie-talkie kleptomaniac or something?
Wow, Matt, when you really think it's me, why would you do this? You were the first person I hung out with. How could you betray me like this? Okay, well, that's Ted, getting over that trauma. So I'm thinking the killer placed the walkie-talkie. No, the killer placed the walkie-talkie so they could listen to the horror movie. And presumably, if you could like activate the voice recorder remotely, you didn't have to hold it to record it. You could use the walkie-talkie. So you place the walkie-talkie under the TV. You have your own walkie-talkie. You use the two walkie-talkies to listen to the horror movie. And if you can activate the voice recorder remotely, when screaming starts to happen, you activate the voice recorder. Then at some point you come back and you fix things so you can play the voice recorder to play the screaming, blah 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 blah. But I'm not sure if you can control this voice recorder remotely. But that's what's going through my head. So it's making me think maybe the people at the horror movie are less suspicious. Okay, maybe
Guess so.
we'll find out sooner or later. I'm guessing.
You have attained the evidence missing walkie-talkies. Check the evidence menu if you wish to review the clue, and for some reason I'm reading this in a Carrie's voice for no apparent reason, even though I've read the rest of the evidence in my own voice, but I guess we're just gonna roll with the punches, baby. 4 walkie-talkies are missing from the technology room. 2 of them have been taken by Dusk and yourself. The third was supposedly used in the murder, but the fourth is missing completely.
And we have one more piece of evidence before the trail starts, apparently.
My voice interrupted our conversation.
Well, guess investigation is over. Oh well, we made it.
Hello, hello.
Hi, hey, hello, greetings, salutations, yow. Do you all hear me? If you didn't investigate at all, then not too bad for you. You're out of time. Headed to the ballroom for a special surprise. You all have 10 minutes to get there, or you die.
No.
Wait, already, but this can't be enough. How will we?
Got it?
We'll have to work with what we have. You ready, Hikari?
I don't think.
Not at all.
Like hell!
We gotta go. I'm guessing after 10 minutes over. Those who don't get there will get a hellish punishment or something. I'll get this over with. See you two there, I guess.
No one left the room.
If that's alright.
I guess we should head off too, Tsubaki.
I work better alone.
Actually, I have something to do real quick.
Huh?
Oh, what about the time limit?
As a thief.
I'm not a thief for nothing, you know. Time limits are my bread and butter, and also just the prolongness and give myself more commentary opportunities. You're in the technology room. There's the ballroom. It can't take more than like 30 seconds to get between the two areas. If we're being fair. So if you have 10 minutes to get there, if you still have 10 minutes, I'm just saying, like, use like 8 minutes of that to investigate. Like, come on, give yourself as much time as you can. I'm not a thief for nothing. I'm not a thief for nothing, you know. Time limits are my bread and butter.
Wait!
Wait, but what about?
To be honest,
I'll be fine.
isn't my style.
I'm like a bullet. If you try to stop me, chances are you'll end up being bloody all over.
That is one way to describe yourself.
Shorty.
See ya, Hikari. Good luck not getting suspected when the trial starts.
I'm getting ready to have a breakdown, don't worry. While I went towards the ballroom, Tsubaki took off in another direction. As I entered the ballroom, what is that?
Anyways.
You know what? I was always wondering where the trial ground would take place. I never really thought about that much, but I was like, oh. Now that I think about it, I was like, oh yeah, there really was no very obvious, like, ominous door or ominous building where the trial could take place. So I probably should have thought about that more. But I guess elevator coming out of nowhere is a fine thing.
You don't know what an elevator is? You must have been pretty sheltered.
Explain it.
So it's an elevator. But how did an elevator suddenly appear here?
How fun.
This mansion is pretty iffy, if I do say so myself. A bunch of secret entrances, exits, and death traps.
Pretty fun.
Death traps? Oh, can I get in one? Where are they?
Unless you want to be a second dice cube, I don't think you want to become the victim of one.
Aww.
Oh, what a shame. Maybe we can schedule an epic death trap session all day.
I know
Inosuke.
It's not a great time to joke about that, Sinosuke. I don't want you to die here, too.
Eh?
Got it. Or am I getting another type of reading entirely? Do my hearts and my earrings move a little? Or am I reading the situation completely wrong? Somebody tell me, because I will come close.
Answer me!
Death traps aside and whatever the hell those two are doing outside, is this elevator safe? Where does it go?
A trial!
This elevator here leads to a big trial room. It was built recently, so it lacks any testing for safety. But most people will die anyways, you know. If one or two die in an unstable elevator accident, who cares?
This is sickening.
Your sense of humor is truly sick.
Teenagers.
Nick, isn't that a teenager face for cool or epic? Looks like I'm hip with the kids now, yo. I'm so sick that the missing 3 people will have a very groovy deaths. Just for being so tardy. 3 missing? Who? Let me guess. Colette, Chuki, Tsubaki.
My realm.
Never mind, Toshi and Asuka.
Tsubaki, Toshi, and Asuka. Perhaps they're in my realm already.
Bye-bye.
There's 1 minute left. Tick tock, tick tock. Lots of deaths would really rock. Do you like my rhyming?
fair.
Wait, Dia, please allow for more time. Asuka may still be searching for Toshi.
I think.
Tsubaki has no such excuse. They have been investigating with Hikari, haven't they?
She said she needed to do something at the last minute. I, didn't stop them. No! So, the 3 of them are going to die?
How fun.
Yep. Looks like they have 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
1.
I wonder.
Where'd you come from?
I don't know.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Damn it!
We're here, damn it. Toshi's here too. Where was he?
Guess so.
He's been in his room, sleeping, I'm guessing.
I do care.
It took both of us banging on his door to wake him up, but thankfully, he's alright.
I think.
I'm glad you're alright, Toshi.
Be quiet!
Hold on, this doesn't make sense. Were you really asleep this whole time? Just about everything that happened.
I.
You're not going to answer, then.
Shut up already!
Just leave him alone.
Damn it!
Leave him alone? Do you seriously think he
I'm
just
pissed
slept
off.
in?
Do you have any single shred of proof he fucking didn't?
Please.
Everyone, please. I really want to get into this trial. Stop fucking listening there.
I suppose.
I agree. We may face the facts when we commence the trial, but for now, let us go forward.
Fine.
Fine. It's only a matter of time until the truth comes out anyway.
Ryuka stomped into the elevator.
I guess that.
We don't have to do this, do we? Is there really no avoiding this?
Unfortunately, there is no way we can avoid this, Ryu. As far as I'm aware.
Pretty fun!
Oh, this might be fun. At least, real murder mystery on our hands,
Pretty pathetic.
Yuppers. One of us killed him, one of us hit him and sent him to whatever hell of an afterlife there is.
For a mortal.
The best case scenario. Dia splattered his brains to get the action going, huh? Worst case scenario. Yeah, that. Most of the group stepped into the elevator. I wanted to move, but I couldn't. My feet were stuck. I felt frozen, like something was holding me there, holding me in place. Was it fear? Guilt? Anger? I don't know.
Hikari.
Carrie, are you alright?
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Dumbass.
You're a crappy liar.
Why?
Lion.
Don't bottle things up.
You don't need to lie, you know. You don't need to force your fucking emotions into a jar. Shatter that fucking jar. Yell to the world how fucking pissed you are.
Well,
I like it when you're obvious, Hikari. Don't hide away your ugly feelings because of some crappy people. Got it?
Thanks. Do
I.
you think I killed Daisuke?
be honest.
Do you think you did?
Huh?
I don't want to be like this.
Look, I'm not that great at observing or analyzing or whatever, so I'm fucking horrid at investigation.
Bullshit.
But you didn't fucking kill him, got it? Despite whatever fucked up coincidence there is. I don't believe it. But what do you think? Guilt can fucking mess with somebody's head pretty damn well.
Guilt. I.
Don't give up.
Oh, well, whatever. I'm just going to ignore the fact that you didn't answer my question properly and just left me in a vague sense of uneasiness and ominousness. But you know what? Just don't give up, alright? You and Toshi may look suspicious of the others, but hell if I'll let you two get blamed again and again.
Toshi. Do you know what happened to him at all?
Ah,
Hell if I know. I'm crappy at emotions sometimes, so I didn't notice anything out of character or whatever.
Well, this is a good moment to say that I was getting a little bit more suspicious of Toshi, considering that Mayume saw him walk past the horror movie marathon, and I thought there was a chance he could have recorded it while walking past. And also, he seemed to be in a hurry and was panicking, and he was apparently in this room the whole time during the investigation. So where would he have gone? But I do agree that it is a bit obvious for him, which is why I'm like, would it be this obvious? But a part of me is wondering if Toshi is going to be the culprit, and the obvious truth and Asuka not facing it is going to be a part of their character development. Right now, I'm gonna stay impartial on Toshi. I'm side eyeing him, but I'm not like you're the killer. I'm not accusing him, but I'm just giving him the side eye.
My best guess is that the concert hurt him. He was a fan of Chiyuki, so maybe, along with everything else, the concert being ruined was a breaking point. I don't know.
whatever.
I mean, after the concert, I figured I could distract him with something in the tech room. We looked for a while, but that didn't do crap. We couldn't find anything. I eventually just said bye and left out of frustration. I just left him in the tech room, but shit, maybe I shouldn't have. I went back to my room and slept until the announcement woke me up.
I see.
I see. So you don't know much.
You have obtained the evidence Asuka's account, and with that, we've got all our troop bullets. Or whatever these are. I'm just gonna call them troop bullets for easiness. Asuka and Toshi were looking around the technology room for a few minutes after the concert to find something to do. After no success, Asuka left Toshi in the room and went to bed. Asuka stated that they didn't see anything out of character about Toshi. So I wonder if... I guess... What does Mayume's account say again? I just want to read that. She had me called. And the house that night. So Mayume never specified if she saw... which directions she saw Toshi going in. Because it's possible that what she saw was Toshi going from the technology room to his room, which would collaborate his account, which would make him less suspicious. Interesting.
Bullshit.
But it's also clear that Toshi was panicked, and Mayumi said that she saw Toshi being panicked. So maybe he saw something weird. Or maybe Toshi has something to do with the motive videos, and that's why he looked panicked, and that's why he ran to his room. Okay, wait, the gears are turning. I know what Toshi has something to do with the missing videos, which is why he was panicked. Mayume saw him going from the technology room to his room. He stayed in his room. That's why he stayed in his panic all the time. I'm clearing Toshi. Toshi, I'm on your side. I'm no longer siding on you. I'm looking you directly in the eyes, and you're innocent.
Ignore the strange voice in my head. I don't know why it has an accent.
Hikari.
Everybody's waiting for us. Hey, Carrie, we should go before they start yelling about some stupid shit. But good luck in that trial, alright?
That's alright.
Right. Asuka and I walked into the elevator together. As soon as we entered, the doors to the elevator closed and it started to go
Up. We saw the roof of the elevator. How was it going up?
As the elevator moved, one person spoke up.
Whoever
Pay
killed
attention.
Daisuke, I have something to tell you.
I doubt it.
I don't think you're going to get him to confess that easily. If they want to avoid death, they will.
The death.
We may die.
To the murderer here, you will not leave the trial room alive. No matter how much you excuse your actions, no matter how much you beg,
You will regret this.
you will regret crossing me.
Oh,
What do you mean?
No.
Unless you're the killer of Daisuke, you don't have to worry about it.
Fuyuka intends to kill the culprit, doesn't she? She fully intends to take their life for what they did. Though they murdered Daisuke, I can't help but feel terrified for whoever they are. It's only been an hour or two, but it feels like time has stopped ever since his death. It feels like everything is frozen, devoid of life. And I love talking about my inner struggles with this very cheery music in the background. It's definitely not a glaring content at all. What would you do in my position, Daisuke? If I hadn't been so reckless, you wouldn't have been caught up in whatever the hell the killer's trap was. Why did you follow me? Why did you go after somebody as impulsive and as stupid as me? Why does nobody care? Why does nobody fucking care that you died? Everybody's caught up in accusing one another. Even if I find it difficult to trust anyone. Why don't they care more? Why can't these assholes have their stupid biases for 1 second at when? I miss you, Daisuke. I wish we had more time. But for now, I'll try to avenge you. The elevator stopped moving. The doors opened, and we all headed into the trial room. We can't go back on this now.
I'm just going to point this out. Dia's portrait is there for some reason. That is very unnerving. Is Dia going to die at some point during the game? Oh my god. Is the mastermind going to kill Dia? Also, just because it's relevant, look at Dia's hair and stuff, and look at Kazuyuki's hair. You cannot tell me there's very clear similarities here. Come on. Like, they look... Obviously, Dia's a robot and Kazuyuki is a human, but like, look at that. There are some similarities here.
We can't go back on this now. One of us killed you, Daisuke. One of us was desperate enough to escape this place. One of us did something they can never take back. Would you accuse everyone? Would you blame yourself, Daisuke? I don't know you well enough to know for sure what you do, but I hope that I can somehow make you proud. Somehow make what you did mean something. For now, I'll have to participate in the debate with everyone else. I'm not good at arguing back. I'm not good at refuting anybody except myself. I'm not good at standing up to others. But maybe I'll be able to be strong enough to support the arguments of others.
Okay. And with that, I am finally going to end this episode. Considering that the investigation went on for quite a while longer, but honestly, I didn't even mind how long it went because it felt very natural. So I did enjoy this investigation quite a lot. I do think it was pretty good, even though I thought it'd be shorter. I don't mind. The length felt justified, and I just enjoyed it. It didn't feel, unlike chapter one, I didn't feel like it dragged on. The investigation went very smoothly, and I enjoyed it. With that said, in the next episode, I'm gonna read through all the truth bullets again just to have my mind set, and I'll start saying my theories on what I think happened, who the culprit is, and we'll start a trial. I mean, what else do you want me to say? You might want to hear what I think about the case, even though I kind of given you brief glimpses of it throughout the 2 videos of the investigation, but you'll have to wait until tomorrow to see what I truly think about who the culprit is. Bye bye.